I love D&D, but lately another game has stolen my heart. Hey there, adventurers. My name is Judd. I'm a big fan of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, but not too long ago, I started looking into some of the old school revival games. Dungeon Crawl Classics, or DCC RPG, really grabbed my attention. Today, I'm counting down the top 7 reasons this crazy, pulpy, rules-light RPG has me totally hooked. Kicking off the list at number 7 is the exceptional artwork that graces every page of the core rulebook and modules. The heavy metal visual style just oozes retro sword and sorcery intensity. Bold line work, gritty textures, inspiration from classic fantasy artists, and the kind of mix of lighthearted and grim. All of that gives you a real sense of desperate adventurers delving into ancient ruins by torchlight in search of gold and glory. And of course, the fins, fangs, thousand-eyed blobs, and tentacles of deadly subterranean horrors. DCC's art and aesthetic truly excels at firing the imagination and getting me hyped to crawl some dungeons, and in a way nothing else has, it captures the feel of the D&D of my youth. Reason number 6 I fell in love with DCC is the streamlined mechanics that let you focus on the action and adventure without cumbersome subsystems that bog down your enjoyment. Now, a while back I did a video comparing DCC to 5e, and I made the statement that DCC was complicated. There were things that made me feel that way, like what seemed at the time to me like an overabundance of charts that you had to reference and roll on for everything, but I was wrong. DCC is much simpler than 5e. Take character creation. It takes minutes thanks to the quick template-driven funnel process rather than, fiddly fine-tuning and backstories that you find in modern systems like 5e or Pathfinder. And during actual play, the core mechanic revolves around simple attribute checks, attack rolls, and spells without headaches like feats or situational modifiers stalling out sessions. DCC cuts right into the crunchy center of what makes RPGs great, gathering your party of vagabonds and misfits to face down fantastical dangers and either claim glorious victory or die a horrible death. Sliding into the number 5 spot is DCC's signature spellcasting system. Magic in DCC is raw, unpredictable, and pure chaos. The spell check system that's powered by chains of dice rolls brings incredible highs and lows every time a wizard tries to, work his or her magic.
Your friend's gonna work a little magic for me.
Will old man Lady Luck smile on your elf's latest incantation, or is your cleric's god gonna be sorely disappointed, leading to serious consequences? I haven't played every other RPG out there, but I can't imagine another one nailing the tense, chaotic thrill of harnessing unpredictable otherworldly forces quite the way that DCC does. Reason number 4 I fell in love with Dungeon Crawl Classics: the incredible lethality that threatens every adventurer. You've got seriously low starting hit points, few if any special abilities to rely on, and no guarantee of a fair fight or heroic plot armor. Survival is never assured, but that ubiquitous risk of characters dying young with fortunes unspent is exactly what makes DCC so much fun. Every victory is hard fought. Every haul of loot comes with a real risk. DCC cares nothing for a balanced game, and that's what makes it such a blast. Are you a DCC fan? Tell us why in the comments, and please don't forget to like this video so other would-be adventurers can find the joy of DCC. Breaking into the top 3 most beloved elements at number 3 is how DCC RPG perfectly encapsulates the tone and style of classic fantasy literature like Liber or Moorcock. By marrying rules for corruption and patron packs to settings brimming with lost worlds, primeval secrets, and extraplanar threats, every campaign echoes Appendix N sword and sorcery greats. Terrible serpent folk sorcerers, decadent albino underground tyrants, and multi-dimensional beings awaiting summoning through ritual magic and sacrifice. Few systems capture that outsider mysticism and heavy metal aesthetic, quite like DCC. Securing the number 2 spot is the wonderfully active DCC fan community. Take a look at the Goodman Games forums and you'll find tons of folks from around the world looking for players or looking to join a game. DCC fans are a lively part of every con, and with the growth the game has seen in 2023, I don't see this community slowing down anytime soon. And finally, the number 1 reason I completely fell in love with DCC RPG is simply the sheer enjoyable chaos that permeates every moment around the table. Iconic fantasy elements turned up to 11 combined with the insane randomness and unpredictability. It's unlike any other system. Will the mighty wizard's latest reality-rending spell leave enemies devastated or accidentally summon an even greater primordial threat? Can the plucky rogue disarm the rune-covered floor trap in time, or at least react fast enough once poison darts start flying? DCC takes those rousing seat-of-your-pants elements and adds wicked art and mighty feats of arms against ridiculous monsters. Perfect game nights just flow. You cannot possibly prepare for the outrageous twists and turns when the dice start rolling, but the adventure will certainly be memorable. If you still haven't taken the plunge into the craziness that is DCC, just do it. Get some friends together, create a few 0-level peasants, and charge screaming into adventure. Adventurers, I would love to hear about your favorite elements of Dungeon Crawl Classics, your favorite moments while playing, or even why you haven't dipped your toe into these crazy waters yet. Share your stories in the comments, and please like this video and check out my affiliate links in the description and hit that subscribe button for future TTRPG content. And if you want to see what I said before about Dungeon Crawl Classics, you can see that video here, and I will see you next time on Short Rest Studios.